This week, the EU sent clear economic signals. Growth, challenges, and big shifts are underway. Markets are moving, new trends are emerging, and investors are watching closely for opportunities. We'll break down the headlines that matter most. Across innovation, defense, trade, and resources, let's dive in and see what's driving Europe's economy this week. Koenigsegg, the Swedish manufacturer of high-performance automobiles, stands as a beacon of innovation and exclusivity in the automotive world. It is thriving not by chasing volume but by mastering a luxury niche, catering to a select clientele who demand the absolute best. Their formula is simple, yet incredibly difficult to execute. Relentless innovation in engineering and design, a powerful and aspirational brand that resonates with discerning buyers, and a laser-like focus on serving a select, wealthy clientele who appreciate the artistry and performance of their vehicles. Unlike mass-market rivals, who are constantly battling for market share and volume, Koenigsegg's specialization and exclusivity shields it to a significant degree from the volatility of economic downturns. Their customers are less sensitive to economic fluctuations. The company's success serves as a powerful example, proving that even in seemingly crowded and competitive industries, niche players with the right strategy and execution can not only survive but thrive, dominating their specific segment and delivering strong returns for investors. For investors, the lesson is clear and compelling. Actively seek out companies that offer truly unique products or services, something that sets them apart from the competition. Companies that have cultivated strong brands and consistently demonstrate technological leadership in their respective fields. These types of firms often exhibit remarkable resilience, even in challenging economic climates, and possess significant pricing power, making them particularly attractive investment opportunities during periods of market uncertainty and economic volatility. Don't just limit your search to luxury cars and the premium automotive sector. Actively find businesses in virtually any sector that have successfully carved out a defensible and crucially innovative niche for themselves. This could manifest as specialized software solutions catering to a specific industry, a boutique biotech firm focused on a narrow therapeutic area, or a manufacturer of high-end electronics targeting a very specific segment of the market. The key to success here is to invest in companies that are offering something truly unique and differentiated in the marketplace, something that commands strong customer loyalty and allows them to maintain premium pricing. Strategic investments in these types of companies can provide a valuable balance to more traditional holdings and potentially drive significant long-term growth in your overall investment portfolio. Koenigsegg's remarkable story serves as a blueprint, a real-world case study, for identifying and capitalizing on high-growth potential within specialized and often overlooked markets. Therefore, consider carefully diversifying your investment portfolio with similar innovative companies operating in niche markets. That's how you can effectively turn niche market strength into substantial and sustainable investment success. Germany is making a historic move, a decisive step that signals a new era in its approach to national and continental security. The German government is in advanced negotiations to procure a substantial number of combat vehicles, potentially up to 7,000, from the renowned defense contractor Rheinmetall. This acquisition would significantly bolster Germany's defense capabilities. This marks a major shift in European defense, a pivotal moment where the continent is re-evaluating its security posture in the face of evolving global challenges. This is exemplified by Germany leading a significant surge in military spending, demonstrating a firm commitment to investing in its armed forces and defense infrastructure. Looking ahead to 2025, Germany is projected to account for a vast majority of Europe's record defense technology funding, solidifying its position as a key player in the continent's defense landscape. This investment will fuel innovation and technological advancements. This isn't just about Germany. It's a broader trend reflecting a collective understanding of the need for enhanced security across the European Union. It signals a continent-wide commitment to bolstering security and fostering military innovation, ensuring that Europe remains at the forefront of defense technology and preparedness. For investors, the message is clear. The winds of change are blowing, and the defense sector is poised for significant growth. The European defense sector is entering a long-term growth phase, presenting compelling opportunities for strategic investment and portfolio expansion. This growth is underpinned by consistent government support and evolving geopolitical realities. Companies like Rheinmetall, a major player in the defense industry, are strategically positioned to capitalize on this growth. And their extensive network of suppliers who provide critical components and services will also benefit from increased demand. These companies are set to benefit from stable, long-term, government-backed contracts, providing a secure foundation for future growth and innovation. The opportunity extends beyond prime contractors, reaching into the broader ecosystem of defense-related businesses. Investors should look at component makers, the unsung heroes providing essential parts for advanced military systems. Consider electronics firms, which are at the heart of modern defense technology, driving innovation in communication and surveillance systems. And don't overlook software providers in the defense supply chain who are developing cutting-edge solutions for data analysis, cybersecurity, and autonomous systems. Diversifying across the sector and region is a prudent strategy, allowing investors to tap into multiple growth areas. This approach can help manage risk while capturing the significant growth potential that the European defense industry offers. Defense budgets are rising for the long haul, driven by evolving geopolitical realities and a sustained commitment to national security, not just a short-term spike. Monitor leading European defense firms and their strategic partners closely for sustained investment potential, as they are at the forefront of this transformation. The Rheinmetall deal is just the beginning of a broader transformation, a catalyst for further investment and innovation across the European defense landscape. Now is the time to pay close attention to Europe's defense industry, as it presents a compelling investment opportunity with long-term growth prospects. Romania is set to become the first European country to buy the Iron Dome air defense system. This move responds to rising security concerns in Eastern Europe and signals a new market for advanced defense tech. If successful, Romania's adoption could spark further sales across the region. The focus is on proven, quickly deployable systems, creating opportunities for defense tech suppliers and integrators. Investors should watch companies with battle-tested products and strong demand in the current geopolitical climate. The air defense segment is poised for growth as Eastern Europe modernizes its military. Consider exposure to firms involved in air defense and military systems integration. The Iron Dome deal could be the start of a lucrative trend. Strategic investment here aligns with Europe's urgent security needs. US-EU trade relations are under threat with new US tariffs looming. The EU warns that such tariffs could make transatlantic trade nearly impossible, risking a major economic rift. European industries, especially autos, machinery and luxury goods, face significant risk if tariffs hit. The uncertainty alone is already slowing investment and hiring. Investors should assess their exposure to companies heavily reliant on US sales. Diversify into firms with strong EU or non-US demand to hedge against trade volatility. Political risk is rising. Review your portfolio for US-EU trade exposure. Proactive diversification is key to weathering potential trade storms. Stay alert as the situation evolves. The EU has granted strategic status to a major rare earth discovery in Sweden, crucial for green tech and digital industries. Europe's goal: reduce dependence on China and secure its own supply of critical materials. The Kiruna mine is a cornerstone of this strategy, supporting industrial autonomy and job creation. For investors, this opens a promising sector: European rare earth extraction, processing and recycling. Companies in this space will benefit from strong political and financial support, as demand for these materials soars. Early investment could yield significant returns as the EU builds a resilient supply chain. Look for firms with government backing, proven reserves, and sustainable practices. Investing here aligns your portfolio with one of Europe's top strategic priorities. The rare earth sector is foundational to the EU's future. Don't miss this emerging opportunity. Financial dysmorphia is spreading. People feel insecure about money, even with stable incomes, thanks to social media pressures. This anxiety changes how consumers spend, save, and invest, impacting the broader economy. Some cut back on spending, others overspend to keep up appearances, fueling debt. The result: new demand for financial wellness tools and services. Fintech firms offering budgeting apps, savings tools, and investment platforms are poised for growth. Traditional banks are also innovating to boost customer confidence and literacy. Companies that combine tech with a human touch in personal finance are well positioned. Investing in this sector taps into a deep, growing need for financial security. Financial wellness is becoming a major market. Watch for innovators addressing this psychological shift. Step back and Europe's economic story comes into focus. Strategic autonomy, security, and tech-driven change. Defense spending, rare earth discoveries, and niche innovators all point to a continent building resilience. The EU is reducing dependencies and investing in its own capacity, creating new opportunities for investors. But global risks remain. Trade tensions with the US and shifting consumer behavior add complexity. Investors must balance domestic growth sectors with the realities of global interdependence. Financial dysmorphia shows that economic health is also about confidence and well-being, not just numbers. The EU is in transition, more self-reliant, security-focused, and digitally driven. These trends are reshaping investment strategies across the continent. Understanding the connections is key to navigating Europe's future. The opportunities and challenges are deeply intertwined. Stay informed to make the most of this evolving landscape. This week's events reveal the forces reshaping Europe's economy: defense, critical materials, niche innovation, trade risks, and social trends. For investors, the message is clear. Stay informed, diversify, and watch for emerging opportunities. The defense sector is growing, rare earths are a new frontier, and financial wellness is a rising market. Geopolitical risks demand vigilance and smart portfolio management. The conversation doesn't end here. Engage with the r/EU_economics community for deeper insights and real-time analysis. Join the debate, share your perspective, and help shape the understanding of Europe's economic future. Visit https://www.reddit.com/r/EU_economics/ to be part of the discussion. Your voice matters in building a clearer picture of what's next. Stay curious, stay connected, and invest wisely.